Galvin puts the hand in the air, whistle to the mouth, and we're underway. St Dominic's to get the footy underway here in the first of 4 quarterfinals. The Peter Mulholland Cup on Community TV. That's a solid shot early. Hayes, he carried it up, but he was met solidly by the Hills defenders. Once again, the Hills defenders that come in. Thought there might have been a drop ball there. Nobody just had the hand to the ground. There's another solid shot. Some good defence early. Bunt involving Utah and Tuala. They float across. That hard. Into dummy half, has a look around. Finds Raven. Raven gets, no, it's not Raven, it's the 12. It's to his feet now. Last tackle, Cleary. Nice kick. Their first touch now for the hillside. Casal brings it back. You see some Dom's defence getting up quickly. Referee Galvin saying that's okay. He's happy enough with it. Strong carry out of dummy half for the hillside. Eventually gets to his feet with his thorn there. More than happy now. They've gone 3 passes to the right. It ends up in the hands of Isao. Long pass to Noose. Forward pass, it's caught. Forward. To the hillside, trying a little trick play early. Too far. We all know it was who got the pass from Tanus, but referee Galvin says it floated forward. So now Doms get their second opportunity, 45 away. From the try line. As we pack the scrum in the middle. Slow start. Scrum back, picked up to the back. Pollard. It's up the runner. His feet, push and shove there in the ruck. Back to the centre they go. To Raven. Davis at dummy half, it is in jersey 14. Looks up, finds Ewer. Ewer rolling forward. Davis again at dummy half, they come to the right. Cleary. Cleary just throws the dummy, had runnies with him, he'll take the tackle. Gets a quick play of the ball, they come back to the open side to the left. Throws the dummy to Ewer. Ewer through the big dummy. The big front row for St Doms. And the rest is history. He plants the ball down for first points in quarterfinal number 1. It was a quick play of the ball, but he had plenty of runners outside. He just threw the dummy, sliced through the defence. And Doms lead 4-0. Conversion of 10. Just to the left hand, 5 metres of left hand upright. Only 5 gone first half. And danger signs there for the Hill Sports side as Doms. First time inside the 20. So Pollard moves in, no problems at all. Flags in the air, 6-0. Dom's lead early in this opening quarter final.
conversion successful. Dom 6, Hills yet to score.
Tenus with a restart. Hayes brings it back. Once again, some solid defence. They drive him sideways. They get him right back. The defensive 10 on tackle, 1 after points. Davis looking, goes to the left. Finds a try scorer in Muri. Spins out of one, but they come and eventually get him on his back and slow it down to the open once again. Perham. You are still going. Ewer looks inside, finds Pollard. Pollard puts boot to the ball. That's well on North. He picked up the crumbs. So now Hills will try and bring it out of their danger zone. Haven't seen a lot of footy in this opening 8 minutes. Strong carry there, Sal. With a Sawney. He'll play it 5 shy of halfway. They come to short side. Calatana shot on his man. He had runners there, but Cleary and Hale came and drove him to the ground. Takes a while to get up to Nuss. Fair bit of pressure on, but eventually puts boot the ball. Edgar waits for it. Takes it cleanly. Jack Muir, a big number 8 for St Dom's, getting through some work early. Dominic, he'll play it. They'll look for Muller this time. He'll get to halfway. Eventually plays it. Davis. Picks up Edgar. Just rolling it through now. Finish with a kick. Pollard puts it high in the air. Good chase. Well taken. Sousa, yeah, there. Did a good job under pressure. He had plenty of Dom's players coming at him. And once again, this Hills side will try and bring it out of their danger zone. Early change for Hills. Onto the field, Watson Milicic. Pretty quick play the ball, they get it. Rahihi. Calatana goes to dummy half. Quick shift, ends up in the hands of Utah. Utah, big carry, gets well and truly over halfway on Fortnite. Hand goes in the air for the last now. To Nuss, get it on halfway. Keeps it low. Edgar comes across. It's a nice fine bounce. Picks it up. So now Dom's to bring it out of their danger zone. Manek. Hale. Just rolling it through Raven again, just straight and hard, just more there's a mistake, it'll be a knock on, that's what I'm looking for, Hills. They trail 6-0 on the scoreboard, Doms, after an early try. Jack Ewer. Scumfeed to Hills right on halfway. Quick shift. Oh, first tackle, trying to throw the pass, and all of a sudden he's gone straight into touch. A mistake there from Hills. Not sure what Sonny was thinking. Yeah, hand over in the middle of the field to Doms. Get us underway. He'll play it. Coming across field, trying to make a few metres in field to get a touchline. It was Hale. Gavin Kimber. He looks to play it quickly. He was allowed to. Pollard picks up Edgar coming in. They get up quickly. Good work there. Tofu more. Good tackle underneath. Stop them quickly. Now Perham. Perham gets driven back. He pops the pass. Onto the field now. That was Hunter Bell, his first touch. He just picked up a loose carry. Jack Haddard on the field. And there's a penalty. Haddard with a quick tap. Goes, gets the restart. It was a quick air pass. He just tapped and goes. Pollard. Dummies once. They keep going out the wide for Edgar. Edgar. Gavin Kimber comes back into the middle. Edgar was outside of him. Gavin Kimber will play it now. Haddard. Back to the middle. You are looking for an early double. He'll play it 2 metres out. Haddard goes to the left, just charging onto a Raven. Haddard again. They go back to that same side. Pollard steps, comes back to the right. Finds Cleary. Cleary bounces off that right foot. Hills defence hanging on the last now. What will they do? They look. It goes to Raven. Raven. He eventually got it to Pollard and just taps the ball in, picking it up, trying to bring it out. Right here, but they roll him into the end goal. They can't bring it out, so it'll be a drop out. Hills defence. Solid then. He had no choice. It's a nice kick from Cleary. No, Pollard, sorry. Nuss with the drop out. Allowed to bounce and will end up being picked up. 41 out. Hayes brings it back. Hale. Goes to the open. Straight through the hole goes Raven. Raven header scheme. He threw the big dummy and just rolled through the gap. And there was no stopping Kai Raven as he got a header steam up. Off the back of that drop out. Dom's halfway through this first half, lead 10-0. So Pollard moving in, looking to convert the Kai Raven try. Flags in the air, 12 mils, and Dom's leading. This Hill Sports side.
Conversion successful. Dom's 12, Hills yet to score.
In their 15 hasn't been good enough so far. This Hill side, that's twice now. They've split them open on the edge. And they trail 12-0. 14 minutes till the half-time break. Haven't seen any of the football in their attacking zone, this Hill side. So the last opportunity they had was off the scrum where the pass was thrown forward, but Tanous gets plenty on this one, goes back, taking 10 out. Rolling forward once again, Mitchell Hayes. That's a big carry from the big number 10 for Doms. He gets to his feet quickly. They continue to roll forward. More than happy just to give these forwards their work rate. Cooper Hale. Another clicking up the numbers. And a bad play the ball. That might be the opportunity. Squeezed it out as he tried to get to his feet. So that might be the opportunity for this Hill Sports side. Hit on the scoreboard. So scramble pack. 35 out. Talatena to three. Puts the ball in. Picked up at the back. Tanous. Which way will he go? He looks up. Onto Sal. Tanous again. Some runners. Throws it back underneath for Watson Milicic. McBain at dummy half. Tanous. Got runners short. They get up quickly again. Talatena. Definitely a plan there from the St Dom side. They've got up quickly on Talatena every time he's touched the footy. Back to the skipper, Jordan Bunt. Drives it forward for Hills. On 4. Tanous. There. Look for a repeat set here. Tanous looks across, kicks it across the face. Keeps it low, it sits. Is it going to sit? It has to. It's been pushed dead. It was a nice kick. So that's what they wanted. They wanted a repeat set and they've got one. Nice deep quick, quite deep in goals here at Windsor Sporting Complex. Those sides all should have utilised that. That's a lovely drop out. It goes 42 on the fly. And Utah now will bring it back for Hills, charging into this St Dom's defence. Makes some good meters, still going. Eventually they pick him up. Stands his feet. McBain to dummy half, looks up. Wasn't the best pass for Tanous, but they... McBain again, he'll want a quick play the ball. He hits it. Strong carry there. Watson Milicic it was. First time a little bit of sustained pressure. Hills, Tanous throws the dummy. Utah outside, he'll play it 5 out. Talatena will want it. He gets it. Throws it out. Saucier tear. Throws the pass. Rahihi. A mistake from Rahihi. It looked like he was going to score for all money. Scrambling defence from Doms did the trick. And their first real test is St Dom's try line. They've survived. They lead 12-0. 10 minutes till a break. Led by Cleary. Just running across field, still going. Gavin Kimber, just they get hold of him. Oh, they're going to say they're all offside off the scrum. So obviously, referee Galvin a little help from his friend on the touchline. Some of the Hills players were in front off the scrum. It's a coach killer. So Dom's now through Perham. Good play just shy of halfway on tackle one. They lead 12-0. Henderson onto the field in jersey 17. Cooper Henderson eventually gets to his feet. Raven. Quick play the ball. That's where they're going well. Out of dummy half. Goes out hard. He had Edgar outside. Decided just hang on. Edgar goes to dummy half. Ball hits the deck. Cleary cleans it up. Still going, Cleary. Picked up a loose pass. Back you go. Says the referee, Haddard, which way we're on the last. I look for Pollard. Pollard looking around. Puts the little kick through off the legs. Maybe a knock on. Maybe a drop out. The pressure there from Edgar. Lovely kick from Pollard. He took it to the line and just put it through late. He knew out Edgar outside chasing. And a mistake there from PJ. So yeah, Tet. Give Doms a wonderful opportunity to put more pressure on this Hill Sports defence. Cooper Henderson. He drives it forward into dummy half, goes out hard. Goes to the open. Bouncing out of the tackle again, Ewer. Dangerous combination. Raven and Ewer. On this Dom side. So play the ball this time from out of dummy half, out our dummies. Oh, they just hold him up. He looked like he had the head free. This time out of dummy half once again. Burn a tackle there really. The defensive Hills was up to it. They've got numbers on the right if they want to use it. Hale tries to go through the middle again. 3 on 2 on this right hand edge on the last. They go to the left. Pollard once again puts the kick through. Coming across. Did a good job. So there. Hill Sports side survive. They still trail 12-0 on the scoreboard. They didn't get any more pain in that last set, especially after the dropout. Little Sawney. Bunt just rolls it up. He'll play it on the last. To Moose. Heavy on that, but just goes straight down the throat. The neck. Oh, looks like they got too. We neck got done by the neck. High tackle straight around. It was a good old-fashioned clothesline, that tackle. Pressure on this one of the first defense right before the break. Haddard looking around, comes to the open. Finianos, his first touch, he just made his way onto the field. Cleary looking for runners, finds Edgar. Cleary goes to dummy half for Haddard. Haddard picks up Henderson. More than happy to let the ball talk here. Haddard looks up. Markers weren't square. So Haddard did well then. He could see that the markers weren't square. He just jumped out of dummy half. They're going to take the 2. Riley Pollard more than happy to tell referee Galvin, we'll take a shot please, sir. Right in front of the sticks. Here at the home of the Windsor Wolves. It's been a workmanlike first 26 minutes from this St Dom's College side. Tries to Jack Ewer and Kai Raven. Riley Pollard converted both, and now we'll look to add a penalty goal as we roll in 3 minutes left in this first half of quarterfinal number 1. In the Peter Mulholland Cup 2023 version. Pollard moves in, flags in the air, no problems at all, 14-0. A good crowd assembling in. You can see the car park up the back, rather full. Plenty of good football DNA on display today. Tanus with the restart. After the penalty goal for Pollard. Could hear the contact then between these two forward packs. Once again they drive him back with this Hills defence. Coming out of the danger zone, it slowly gets up. Henderson it was. Hale eventually plays it. Gavin Kimber out hard. Roll, looks up, finds Raven, and Raven rolls it forward. A good chopping tackle there from McBain. Cleary says, I've had enough of this. Puts boot the ball coming across nicely. Also there, Ted did a good job. Attacked the footy. Tuala. Go to the short side, Tanus. Tanus just rolling around. They take care of him. Good tackle there. Cooper Henderson came in from the side. Wide pass, but Watson Milicic, he had Bunt outside of him, but just took the tackle on the last out. What can they do? It goes to Talatona. Talatona puts boot to ball. Sits up. Egger has to bring it out and does well. Brings it out. It was in goal. Plenty of attention there too from the Hills Sports defenders, but a penalty. A little bit of muck in the ruck from Hills. And Doms will be more than happy just to roll the clock down with 60 seconds till the halftime break. It's a little bit of interest with the penalty kick. Raven, once again, ball in two hands. Dangerous to 13 for St Doms. Nadard wanting a quick play, the ball gets it. Slips the inside pass. Little trick play there with Edgar. Raven again. Long pass from Pollard. Hits Bell. Good defence out there. No, he's still going. He's Bell. He got to his feet quickly. Still dancing. Danced off the left all of a sudden. 5 seconds till the break. Pollard wants it, gets it. Looking for some quick points. Cleary steps through one. Still going, Cleary. Still going. Will score next to the right hand upright. Right as the siren sounds. The Hills Sports defence once again opens up. 10 out. And Jet Cleary says, thank you very much. Well, they weren't playing down the clock. And definitely the Hills Sports Achilles heel in this first half has been their defence inside their defensive 20. And we'll go to the halftime break with Pollard yet to convert, but he shouldn't have any problems. Just 5 metres to the right hand. Upright. And we're looking at a 20-0 scoreline at the break. It was set up nicely from Hunter Bell. He made the big run on that left edge. He bounced. They didn't hold him. He bounced straight to his feet and kept going. So that was the opportunity. Pollard wanted it on the last. He got it. And then Cleary just danced through. Still going through the process. He'll move in. He shouldn't have any problems. Flags will be in the air, and we will go to the break 20-0. In quarterfinal number 1, St Dominic's College over Hills Sports. We'll be back with all the second half shortly.
Score at half-time, Doms 20, Hills yet to score.
Welcome back to the sporting complex for the second half of this Peter Mulholland Cup 2023. Quarterfinal number 1 between the Hills Sports and the St Dominic's College, and it's St Dominic's College leading 20 points to nil at the break. Looked like we're going to go in at 14-0, but then a late try as the siren sounded. Jet Cleary, and that's that man who gets us underway with the conversion. The kick-off, the restart. First touch here, just coming on the field. Meslimani. Adam Meslimani for the Hills Sports. It was 3 tries in that first half. Jack Ewer, Guy Raven, and then, as I said, Jet Cleary. The Hills Sports looked like they'd scored a try in the first half, but it was in the corner, and there's a penalty. That's what they needed. Back you come. They wanted the quick restart. McBain was off and gone, but the referee Galvin said, back you come. I'm not set. Is that fair touch? It has. So a good kick there from Tanus. So straight away, I dare say the Hills Sports coach, Scotty Jones, might have given his side a little bit of a truth session in the break. Straight away on the back of a penalty. Tanus unloads Tuala. Tuala, slow play the ball. It just slows it down a little bit. McBain out of dummy half. He makes 10. Into dummy half goes Watson Milicic. He goes left. Talatena bounces off that left. They come. It was a good tackle underneath from Raven. Quick play the ball. Tanus pops the pass. Pulsosa. Tear. He's held up. Long pass back to the middle for Talatena. Talatena throws it out to Tuala. Tuala gets it on quickly. And the Doms defence hangs on. They go the short side. Talatena throws the big dummy. Can he spin out? Can he get the ball down? Referee's on the spot. It'll be a handover. Doms defence hangs on. Talatena not happy. Flings the ball out. The Doms College defence hangs on. Oh, there's a tackle. Yeah, it's a little bit high, just coming in. For Naughty it was. Jersey 11 just trying to lift the tempo in defence of his Hills side. Unfortunately for him, though, was just a little bit high. The referee Galvin's going to have a chat to him. You don't mind that, though. He's just trying to up the tempo of his teammates. He's just trying to keep the Dom side in their danger zone, but unfortunately it went wrong. So a penalty. For St Dominic's. Hale it was who plays it out hard. Cleary. Pump it up the back. Pollard underneath. Picks up Perham. They get Perham on his back. Eventually he gets up. They come back to the middle again. Ewer. Taking a while to get to his feet. Eventually he does. The man who scored the first try. Oh, they slip over there. At the time it was Raven. Cleary throws a dummy in, out. Takes the tackle. We're on the last now. Goes to Pollard. Pollard looks for space, finds it, but it sits up nicely. Saucier still going. Rolls over the top of that hard. Still going. And that's a great run from PJ. Saucier. A little bit of intensity in the crowd now. As I said, it's just building up nicely. Flat pass there for Elchris. And a penalty. Tackled off the ball. Just doing an F-pass. They just get on with it. Tanus just taps. He picks up Meslamani. He didn't make his way on the field in the first half. He's had some good carries early in this second. 5 gone in the second half. And Dom's leading 20-0. McBain looks up. Wants a run-up. Eventually pops it back for Tuala. McBain, it's a slow play the ball once again for Tuala. Talatona, he's been dangerous. Back for Meslamani, his second run in the set. Tanus, it's a flat pass there for Elchris, and he can't hang on to it. Well, yes, he can, he does. He just couldn't get through the hole on the fourth. Talatona throws the dummy, bounces off the left, then the right. Good defence, though. They hang on to him. Jack Ewer again on the last now. Tanus puts a little kick through, taken nicely, but he'll be dragged into the end goal. Hunter Bell did well. You're going to play it down. On the leg there, a Hill Sports player. Galvin was quick to call time off. A little bit more urgency in this Hill Sports side in the second half. Back time on now. Drop out taken. Tanus will pick it up. Look back. Oh, Mr. Maynard. He got hit. Jack Ewer just came out of the line after the drop out and said, bang, you're mine. Well, that's lit the fuse in the second half. It'll be a penalty to Hill Sports. Interesting to see. Oh no, he's just pushing the sides back. Be interesting to see what the referee Galvin says to Ewer. He's going to call him out. Well, the crowd's getting involved too, so interesting to see. He's going to give him 10 in the bin here. And Jack Ewer, sorry, not happy. He's going to get 10 in the bin. There's a little bit of chat between both sides, and there's the smile. One would call that silent whisper. It gives the Hill Sports a little bit of an opportunity against a 12-man St Dom's. Tanus with the penalty kick. See the urgency they need. Isao with the restart. Finds Tanus. Tanus gets it on quickly. McBain. Watson Milicic. They go to that short side again. Talatona been dangerous with ball in hands. Also Airtear. He's been good too. Especially in this second half. Big run coming out of his own danger zone. Oh, and there's a play. It's just the 1%ers aren't helping the Hill Sports side at the moment. So scrum free there for Doms. We started with 20 sides at the start. Here's Bell again. Oh, good tackle. Had to be made. For Inor. He did a good job. There's another high tackle. It was on Pollard. Pollard decided to run the footy. He was hit high. Leslie Marnie, the man guilty. Pollard just decided he wanted to have a crack and just went straight into the Hill Sports defence. So at the start of this Peter Mulholland Cup 2023, 5 pools. 4 sides in each, so we start with 20. We end up with 8. Here with quarterfinal number 1. 3 more games after this one. Next one up will be Westfield Sports taking on All Saints Maitland. St Dom's through Adard. Hayes got a pass off Raven. Adard. Cleary. Back for Gavin Kimber, and that's another solid contact. No problems there, says the referee. Raven. This time says, give me a crack. Beach 1, beach 2, still rolling forward. He'll play it 8 out. Adard comes to the left. Pollard dummies back. Finds Edgar. A good defence there from Elchrist. Wraps him up. And a penalty. And they've got him on the neck. He drove him down. Edgar taking a while to get to his feet as well. There's been a spirited 10 minutes from Hills. They put the St Dom's College side under plenty of pressure at the other end of the field, but now the referee's having a chat with Watson Milicic. Oh, he's going to give him 10. So it'll be 12-12. After Jack Ewer was sent to the bin 4 minutes ago, it'll be 12-12. And the St Dominic's College get their first opportunity. inside the Hill Sports 20. Pollard just puts it out. Gives his side a little bit more time. Hunter Bell with the restart. They fire it quickly for Raven. Raven picks up his big number 10 in Hayes. Cleary winding up Hale. Now out again, they come back to the open. Perham. That was Raven again. Guy Raven being dangerous all day, the 13. That hard. Edgar, flat pass to Perham. Perham reaches out and, oh no, he hasn't. Referee says no. I thought he had for a minute. Haddard tries to bury his way through. Cleary goes to dummy half. Fires the pass. Edgar throws the pass for Cooper Winnick. And it's been called forward. It's a bogey corner, that corner. We thought there was a try there in the first half for the Hill side. Must be a slant there. Makes the ball go forward. So we're still at that half-time score. 9 minutes gone in this second half. It's Hill Sports. Good run, Talatena through the gap, looks back inside, finds Tanus, back for Talatena still going. Lorenzo, Talatena, they come back to the open. Utah, he had the hand free, he'll play at 10 out. Bit of urgency now this hillside. Out of dummy half goes McBain. Can he swing over? Oh, the post. He looked to swing over, but the post got in his way. So he'll bring it back to the 10. Jordan Bunt just made his way back onto the field. He's slipped into dummy half. Tanus puts the kick through. It's trapped by Pollard with 6 to go. Oh, he's not sure himself, the referee. Tanus has come up with the footy. Utah beats one. Can he reach out? Once again, they're close to the post. McBain fires a long pass. Talatena for Norte. Norte will play it. Hill Sports just keep throwing everything. Utah, Dom's defence hanging on. Both sides with 12. Players in the sin bin. Tanus again. This time he decides to run the footy. What a tackle. Try-saving tackle. Looked like Tanus was going to saw. Talatena says, I'm going to have a crack this time, and deserves one. He bounced off that right foot. He's been dangerous every time he's touched the football, Talatena. And he grabs Hill Sports' first try in the first of this second half. So Tanus moves in, no problems, flags in the air. We are 20 points to 6.
Conversion successful, taking the score, Tom's 20, Hill 6.
Definitely this second half, the Hill Sports side have really picked up the speed of their play. It was a wonderful run from Talatena. Let's set up that try for the man himself. Talatena finished it. Cleary with the restart this time, gets plenty of it, goes down to Nuss. To Nuss will look. Solid contact once again. Off the kickoffs. That time it was bunt. To Nuss for Talatena. Talatena, they're unleashing it now. They're letting the ball talk. Little covering defence gets him. Little Sawney, all of a sudden they'll look up on tackle too. They're really letting this football talk now. Utah hits the ground. Slipped over as they came at him. McBain to Nuss. To Nuss this time. Oh, he decided to have a run, but he's hit put on his back by his opposite number 7 in Riley Pollard. They get up and having a bit of giggle at each other. Bunt throws the dummy. He just goes himself on the last now. McBain, it's been a good set. Talatena, what will he do? He puts the kick through. Might be too deep. He got plenty on it. And then these deep in goals here at Windsor. He definitely did put too much on it. So that takes the pressure off St Dominic's College. Their scoreboard's still their friend. They lead by 14. Hayes. Haddad looks up again, does well. Back inside for Edgar. Edgar beats one, beats two, still going, still bouncing off that right. Spinning out of one eventually. Esau has to come, makes the tackle. They want it done quick. Back on the field, UA. He's had his spell in the bin. Bell. Stops, skips, bounced off the left, still swinging around. They get hold of him eventually. Esau involved in the tackle. Pollard will go to dummy half. Finds Ewer. Ewer just bounces off that right. He's had a break in the bin, so he's fresh. That to the open. Cleary for Hale. Numbers on the right if they can get it quickly or they reload the Hills defence. Come back to the open for Edgar. Edgar looks up, just puts a deft kick to Nuss does well. Cleans it up. Amita from his in goal. They drive him in defence. Still going. Oh, the referee's, what's going to happen here? Is he still there? No, still in the field of play. Still there, Tear. He's out now just to... Rahihi. Utah. Trying to get his hands free. He had Bunn on the inside. Tanus on the last, puts boot the ball, just goes straight down the throat of Hunter Bell. He'll look up. Tries to, he gets through one. It's a good run once again as they drive him backwards. So Bell trying to play the football. Pollard will go to dummy half. Dominic. That picks up Gavin Kimber. Gavin Kimber, he gets up to have another go. He might have to go back. He does. That now. You are. Another strong carry. That finds Raven. Raven keeps it alive for Cleary. An early kick there, Edgar. Off the boot. Picked up beautifully. We got a foot race. There won't be a foot race. Rahihi picks up the crumbs and goes bang. It was a kick from Jackson Edgar. Came off the boot of Hills and Rahihi picks it up beautifully and races 50. And all of a sudden we're at 20 points to 10. Still 10 to go. Didn't muck around to Nuss with the conversion attempt.
Conversion successful. Doms 20, Hills 12.
Actually, it wasn't Rahihi. It was Lorenzo Talatena. He's grabbed a double. Yeah, it was Talatena. My apologies. So Talatena, he's done plenty of work. He's grabbed a double. He scored the only 2 tries of this second half. Conversion successful, 20-12, 9 to go. Taken nicely. Hayden Elchris. Have we got another try? And there's a mistake. Mistake from the play the ball off after points. Not what they wanted. This Hills Sports side, as they were really building pressure on the Doms defence. So Cleary to feed the scrum. 20 out. Taking a while to do it. Edgar for Bell. Raven. You are. That goes to the right. Once again, ball playing Raven. Raven for Cleary. Cleary bounced off that right, straightens it up. That short pass there for Henderson. Henderson bounced out of one. Getting to the ground now on the last. Back it goes for Raven. Raven. Pollard puts a little kick through. Flying through, chasing it. Hunter Bell picks up the ball and goes bang. But it was a lovely kick, Riley Pollard. Took the ball to the line. Put the little kick through, and Hunter Bell coming through goes ring, ring, ring. And grabs the 4 points for their first points in this second half. Amazing how the pressure was just taken off that mistake off the kickoff. And now the St Doms fans just breathe a sigh of relief because the Hills Sports side were coming. So Riley Pollard with his toughest kick of the afternoon. Well, the morning, still morning. (24-12), they led 20-0 at half time. Pollard moves in, aims it to the right, swings it around, sneaks inside that left hand upright. And he's 100% from the day. 26-12. 5 to go. Zanus with the restart. He'll probably try the short one. He does. It goes up. Makes the 10. No problems at all. The Jackson Edgar was awake to the situation, leapt and did a good job. Hale. You had Pollard coming through. He just takes the tack and he'll play it right on halfway. Haddad back inside. For Ewer. Oh no, that was for Edgar again. I like that little trick play, the hooker and the one. Hale, just a little step off that right. We're on the last now. Haddad for Pollard. Pollard this time does put it high in the air. Up they go, down they come, and taken nicely. Under pressure he was. For Inor, he did a good job. Tanus, not mucking around. Talatena. Rahihi plays it. They want to play it quickly, does. That's what they wanted. Tanus looking for runners. Finds Bunt. And a penalty. Bunt was looking at the restart. The quick restart. Referee says I'm not there yet. Now Tanus will look for the touchline. Bounces inside, but it rolls over to the touchline. So the Hill Sports side will get an opportunity. Elias Sal with the restart. Flood on the field in jersey 14. And Kahani. Tanus, Talatena, short pass. Onorti, he keeps it alive. Talatena looking for 3, does well. But the defence coming over the top. Cleary. Utah, he'll try and keep it alive. Flood, long pass to Tanus. Wanting runners, finds Bunt. Bunt keeps it alive. They flick it out the back. Isao gives Tofa Iono a clear run to the line, and Tofa Iono will score for Hill Sports. 26-16. The clock might beat them though. Tanus will look to convert quickly. Hits it nicely. 100% kicking rate from both these guys today, Tanus and Pollard.
Conversion successful. Doms 26, Hills 18.
So Cleary with the restart, not in any hurry. Minute and a half left. It's a deep kick. Tanus does well. Tuala for this Hill Sports side. They trailed 20-0 at half-time, got back into the contest, but just a mistake. And after points, gave the football to the Doms. Hunter Bell scored off a nice kick just to edge out. And there's the mistake, and the Doms fans in the crowd are pretty happy. 26-18. They will run out winners in this quarterfinal number one, which means last year's finalists in the Peter Molan Cup, of course, Patrician Brothers Fairfield not making the quarterfinal this year, and now Hill Sports will be out in game one. So siren will sound, Pollard will look around, comes across, looks, just, it was clear, in fact, he'll end up with a football as the siren did sound. And St Dominic are into the semi-finals of this Peter Holland Cup in 2023 with a 26-18 victory over the Hills Sport. Long till our next game, Westfield Sports taking on All Saints Maitland. We'll be back shortly with that.